a sin. One team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Finds his man. It's Sategna. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a four-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
The Sooners with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Turning it on. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast and then make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down.
And now I guess man-to-man doesn't cover the man. I know fucking sense.
Pick up on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. The discussion raged around Alabama last year. Very difficult schedule, whether they should have been included in the 12-team playoff. But if you want to make that field...
Man, did they know they should have let me down for it and pick that shit off?
Oklahoma team, you can't get the way the Tide did it.
That's all that was.
Give it to him. And Jackson Arnold just scored again. I mean, it was incredible last year. Oklahoma couldn't score for the majority of the season, but on that night, Palmer, they did what they needed to do and kept the Crimson Tide on the playoffs.
And I think people were so surprised at the lack of any energy or pulse Alabama had on offense. Jalen Milroe, for much of the season, was a Heisman hopeful. He had easily the worst game of his career in that one. So this time around, for Alabama to have any shot, they've got to be better on offense.
Complete to the left. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and
He was managing at noon, so right after this game.
No mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Direct snap. And he takes it in for the score.
That turkey is so
Touchdown Sooners.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. On the move at the 30.
Good blocking, fellas. Good block.
Step into the end zone. Touchdown time.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll give it to the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautifully.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barnes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Why did my linebacker stop going with
The
it?
junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh my!
Set up the screen. Brings into the open. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot, the transfer forward. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read.
Oh yeah, good defense, boys.
They could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're
Good fucking defense, boys.
His size and his athleticism. That's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game.
I did.
They're trailing by 9 to Florida. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Miller with the ball. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Really nice run there. No, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football, going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be...
There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this defense defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go with a direct snap. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it.
Good block, 77.
Inside the 10, it'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option, you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass.
Oh, come.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's touchdown, Crimson Tide. Grab the short pass to put the 6.
Good grab, Ryan.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together. Backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Guys on the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Quickly out to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping it from getting the first? The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on
Oh!
a little too much on that one, just out of his
Bruh. Hey, we both got a right to the football now.
Aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for them to be the more physical
Oh,
team.
man,
Nice job
they got to let me get that
going
one.
there next for this defense.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good, and it is still a 4-point deficit. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Miller. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Looking to throw at Simpson.
You got to hold on to the ball, Gio.
Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field.
Jeremiah.
They'll have to punt for the
Jeremy
first time
Irie.
this
Now
afternoon. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This lead and a half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Sategna. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
The give is to Miller. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They go right back to him. Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Running to Green. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical.
Oh, come on, right guard. Who is this? That's a tackle?
Get him at the 21.
Hey, this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a
What the fuck was that?
To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
Then he threw it too
They
high.
fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
Fuck.
Lead now 7 here in the 3rd.
I do this shit once again, dog.
Man, so
Either
many more
kick it out of
times
bounds or
you
kick
wanna
it
say, go
super
for it, be
short.
aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
And the defense stops it just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Bruh, how did...
It's Robinson. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
2 hands, come on.
By the defense to force the incompletion.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Throwing right.
That's a good play.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two
Bruh, how do three people around the wing get a sack?
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, first and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Makes the grab. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Slams ahead. Into the
Makes
end
no
zone he
sense.
goes. Touchdown,
No sense.
Oklahoma. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. North Carolina is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Chapel Hill. They're trailing by 25 to South Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off-play action on first down. Got a man. It's Cuevas. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Working that left side now.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Shows him the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch and turn upfield for a first.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Alabama! They move on top.
Go Tide! Let's go Tide!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Going for the big play.
Oh, yeah, we'll take that.
Another interception.
We'll take it.
Number 17 on the year.
I ain't going to complain. We'll take that. We needed a nice little break.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Wants to go up top. He's got it still on his feet. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
That's a good tackle.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no pin.
Touchdown, Bama! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, wow.
They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the
Oh, wow.
connection.
I didn't think he should have got that off, but when he did, he let him. That could have been a touchdown.
Able to get it going, throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Pocket breaking down.
Okay, he's out
Making
there.
connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the right. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Off and running. Lowers those pads.
So you telling me all that animation and nobody got downfield?
Touchdown Sooners.
All this speed on the defense and nobody ran downfield.
Playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
That's crazy. Nobody ran downfield.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
I meant to help him.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
We got 2 minutes for the rest of our lives, dog. All we gotta do is get a couple first downs and go.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Simpson. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
He'll take the deep shot. Snags it down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Good play call, OC.
He'll do it himself.
Go down. You need nothing crazy. You need to do nothing crazy, just go down.
There by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nice little play.
And they take it in for 6 more points. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a
Didn't think they was gonna let me hold it that long now.
Seconds to go on the game clock. This thing is.
They let me hold that shit forever.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mateer. He's taking the deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're...
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular regular season with this Week 12 performance. I'm sure they don't like the
GG,
score, but
bro.
they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up. I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
That's
And they fight them to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires.